This game, for as small and simple and quick as it is, there's a lot to it, but mostly I want to talk about the fact that in my initial Let's Play, I didn't get to the end, the real end. I just want to let you guys know there will be spoilers for this video, but if you've already played or if you don't care, continue on. When I was doing the Let's Play, I didn't fully understand the story until I was playing after I recorded, which then I pieced everything together and I was like, oh, right. In the beginning, you're in an elevator and you can see your name tag. But when I was reading it, I thought it said Greta, which is like not even a name, but I thought it was foreign. So I was like, okay, your name is Greta, one of the two children that murdered their parents. But there's the one basement scene where you go to this little subterranean area and you're locked in the bathroom. And initially, when you look in the mirror, you are now the little girl. As you're looking in the mirror and someone starts knocking and hitting on the door, you see in the reflection that it's you, adult Greta, the one that works at the cabin factory, holding the door shut. And then the light flickers, and then all of a sudden it's little girl Greta. I think the entire premise of the story was that these parents were abusive, they were bad parents, they were fucking creepy. The children then took it upon themselves to go and murder the parents via fire in a cabin. I don't know how they locked their parents in there. And those old-timey glass panels, I feel like they'd be easy to break, but maybe glass was different back then. Anyway, I didn't actually get to the finale of the game. You have to get 8 consecutive correctly labeled houses, haunted or clear. So once you get those 8, balloons fall down from the ceiling and a door opens and you get to go home. You go through this door and all of a sudden it's like you're in your apartment. As you're walking around the house, you see little things that give you the indicator that you are Greta. Something I missed again. You see a picture frame with a picture of the little girl and her brother, so you and your brother. And then next to it on a chair is that little creepy frog, which gives you even more indication that you are one of the children. After you explore and you're in the bathroom, you look into the mirror. And as you're staring into the mirror, you just have to like stare at yourself for a little while. You know, you really have to like concentrate. You're looking into your soul. You see that you're very tortured. You look exactly like the little girl. They did a great job on aging the little girl from the story. And then as you're looking in the mirror, all of a sudden you hear a creaking, like a door opening up. You walk out into the hall, and then in your closet is the freaking cabin. It's the cabin that you grew up in, that we've been inspecting this whole time at the cabin factory, which I want to go more into that because I don't really understand. Let me keep going though. If you start to walk into the closet, Greta takes the doors and slams them. After that, you're immediately put back into the elevator. And then on the mirror, there is a number. The number it gave me was 32. Mostly, I just wanted to see if there were other anomalies that I had not experienced, but also to try to find the ones that I had been ignoring or that I didn't pick up on, because multiple times I was like, this place looks fine. And then it'd be like haunted. I think I've seen pretty much all of the anomalies, which there's a decent amount. Some are scarier than others. Some are very minute, like a cup moving on the table. Eventually, I got out, and this is the part that I didn't get to experience on my first playthrough. After the initial 8, you see 2 people standing up in this little room observing you. Pretty creepy. They're not there through the initial 8. But after that, when you go back in and you've got, you know, whatever number assigned, 25 left, 32 left, you see these 2 people up there. And they're just watching you. And they don't ever move. But once you finish that assigned number, you go outside, you hit final, and then all of a sudden the lights go down and there's like disco music. The people up in the observation area just start dancing. Super weird. And then you see these balloons start falling and it's like employee of the month, which is awesome. But then you turn around and there's all these guys in these hazmat suits. And then once the balloons fully fall, they come and they like take you away. Now, what I don't understand is who were the people in the hazmat suits? Who were the people that were observing you? They only started observing you after the initial 8 that you guessed correctly. Why would we be going back and inspecting these cabins and seeing our childhood play out? Like, is this just some kind of like very immersive therapy? Are we even there? How does it work? I don't know. I want to know the story. Now, after that, it then unlocks random mode, which I assume is just going into cabins and they're all random. Like there is no set number of events. They don't appear in any particular order. I played a little bit of that one just to see some of the other anomalies. For a game that only costs $2.99 and I had a blast with, and I've gone back and gotten multiple play sessions from it, and it's got kind of an interesting story. It might not be that deep, but it's got a story, which is cool. So I really enjoyed it. I think if you haven't played it, you should give it a try. And I know I keep harping on it, but it was only $2.99. Like, what a good game. While it is a find the anomaly style horror, it's different. You know, it's not just walking in and seeing like, oh, what's floating around. Like there's a story there. Things change. Anyway, thank you for watching as I continue to obsess over this game. And I will see you guys on the next one.